Welcome back, everybody. 7 Minutes for Seniors. Chris Wilson with Modified Independence here in Ponte Vedra with Miguel Coles with Ideal Move. This is our second segment of 7 Minutes for Seniors. If you didn't see the first segment, make sure you go and check it out. It is a rainy day in Ponte Vedra. Speaking of, I should probably turn the ring light on. I'll probably do that for the next segment so we get better lighting in here. But anyway, this is a low budget business here. Yeah. So we talked about a little bit about you and Ideal Move.
Yeah.
So go into more detail. So my next question is, how exactly do you help seniors? Like really break it down.
Okay, so we offer free in-home consultations. We'll send one of our team members to the home and talk to the customer, understand what are they doing. Like I said, there are no two customers the same. Everybody is totally custom and different. So we ask them where are they going, why, what do they want to accomplish, and from there we start to formulate how we can help them. One of the services we use is that we offer is called space planning, and we will measure all their furniture and photograph it, and we'll look at the floor plan of where they're going, and we can help them decide, hey, you're going to this home, this is the best way to use your furniture. And it helps them prioritize what they want to take. A lot of times people wish they could take everything, but that ends up being a big mistake. You end up with a home that's cluttered and uncomfortable, and oftentimes then you now have to pay for somebody to remove things. So we really want to plan ahead of time to get it right the first time.
Especially if they've got to worry about a cane, a walker, or a wheelchair.
Yeah, so we take all those things into account, not only for them, but they can have a visitor that's in a wheelchair. Those things need to be taken into account. We have experts in downsizing that help people. Our customers make the decision, but we can guide them through it. So we're not making the decisions for them.
Right.
We help them understand what to keep and how to keep the right things and not lose any memories.
And what if they're getting rid of stuff? Do you have ways to help them sell the stuff? Or?
Yes, absolutely. Like I said before, we can do estate sales, consignment, donations. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And all of that money goes to them, and in a lot of cases can actually offset the cost that you charge.
Yes, exactly. That can offset the cost. I don't like to set false expectations. You really don't know how well that's going to go.
Right.
So we try not to get people too excited about those things.
Does it ever happen that they give away something that one of the kids was expecting to get in their inheritance, if you will?
You know, I haven't heard of that happening. We actually also forgot to mention this. We will help get things to the children.
Okay.
Often there's children in different states, and we'll get things to them.
Oh, so if they're downsizing and some of the stuff in the house is supposed to go to Polly
Absolutely.
in Indiana,
we do that often. We will get things distributed across the country. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Have you ever moved a car?
We haven't yet. I know it can be done, and we could do it, but we have not done that yet.
Have you run into a car that you're like, man, I wish I could get my hands on that, like a garage find or a barn find?
No, but you're also talking to somebody that's not really a car.
You're not a car guy?
I'm not really a car guy.
No.
I just needed to get me somewhere. That's it.
Understandable. Yeah. Everybody has their thing, right?
Yeah. Are you a car guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. If I had the money, I'd have a bunch of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd all smell like fuel, and I'd have to pump the gas to get them to start. And
so you like older cars too?
Absolutely.
That's neat.
Absolutely. It's not fun if you just get in and hit a button and everything works. Like it's more.
That's okay. So you like fixing
I like getting my hands dirty, and yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, if I could golf in the morning and then work on an engine in the afternoon, like that'd be just like the happiest place for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, you're not a car guy, so you know.
Yeah, and you'll see this job can get you to try to value objects less than before.
Right.
Because in the end, we see that a lot of people have all these things, but what really matters most is the memories and the experiences with your family.
Yeah.
Than any object. What's
the craziest thing you guys have moved?
Maybe it might be stuffed animals. That's a bit of a tough question for me because we really try to take a non-judgmental approach.
Right.
We move all sorts of people, and we just help them with the transition, and we don't really take that approach. But I think we have been amazed when we've seen some stuffed animals from other parts of the world.
The reason I ask is because every time I think about what you do is I always think of this patient that I went to I walk in the house, all of the windows are blacked out and boarded up from the inside with plywood and everything like
Hmm,
that, so no UV light can get in.
interesting.
The entire house is set up in vignettes, and she has life-size porcelain dolls.
You. I, we talked about this client before.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And every time I think about your company, I'm thinking, wow, like what would Miguel do?
Yeah. It's very interesting the different generations, the things that were appreciated before, and what people other generations appreciate now, and it's created a problem, unfortunately, for our senior clients because they have these things that were very important to them that even their children are not very interested in. So they have
Yeah,
these things that they value. They don't have anybody that they really can pass them on to. So then they got to see what do we do now.
yeah,
And the market in the last years has been full of a lot of used furniture
yeah.
and antiques. Antiques go through phases of
Right. And
being popular or
collectibles.
not. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I think my generation is gonna like have the Happy Meal toys and
yeah, yeah. We see a lot of porcelain dolls and or figurines
hmm
and other dolls and things like that.
Yeah, yeah. And you
Yeah,
probably have to wrap each one up and protect it and
yeah.
everything.
If somebody's kept that for that long, it's clearly very important to them.
We
Absolutely.
we are still in possession of my wife's grandmother has original china that her grandparents gave to
Yeah.
her, and it's literally so thin. Like every year at Christmas, we drink coffee out of the coffee
Uh huh.
cups,
Uh
but
huh.
the coffee cups are so small. Like I have a big coffee cup right now.
Yeah.
These are little tiny coffee cups. You can shut that off. Little tiny coffee cups, and you have to hold on to
Yeah.
this flimsy little stem, and it burns your fingers because the coffee's so hot and the china is so thin.
Yeah.
Right? You can even hold the plate up and you can see through it because it's so thin. And I'm like, I just
Wow.
don't even want to touch it. I don't want to
Yeah.
move it.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know about you. I feel like I'm sort of in the last of the generations that got china on their wedding.
hmm
But I hear people younger than me nowadays that they don't want that. When they put a
Yeah.
list of gifts, they don't
We have a
include
we
that.
have a whole cabinet with glass
Yeah.
doors full of crystal, and
Me
yeah,
too. Me too.
yeah. You're gonna have to move that someday or figure out if
Yeah.
you're gonna keep it.
Well, we'll use it later.
That's been our second segment, folks. Y'all have a great day. Make sure you check out all of his contact information is coming up. We will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.